rising, my melanated people. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We're out here loving, living, and enjoying life. It's just a great day. I wanted to talk to you today about patience and some things that I've learned and observed from nature on patience through the past couple of weeks. I have two spider webs, huge spiders, that are outside two of my windows that I spend a lot of time at. One, my desk is at, and the other one is where my wife and I sit and relax, our den. And outside those windows are two huge spiders. And I left them there for a reason, to observe them, to watch them, to learn from nature. Because a lot of times we destroy nature and tear it. They're not bothering me. They're very close to a couple of beds in my garden. So they can help with bug infestations and help keep down on some of the bugs. They do their service, they do their job. And I wash the windows in the fall and in the spring, so there's no need to disturb or to bother them. I wash the house down in the spring and in the fall. And so now and then I'll leave them there as long as I can possibly leave them. Hopefully by the time I'm ready to wash the house down, they will be going on their way, or their life cycle will be through. But I say all that to say that from them I've learned patience. And I've also learned how God intended for us to live. The spider lives exactly as God intended for us as humans to live. He builds his net with the abilities that God gave him, and he sits and waits. He doesn't go out and work a 9 to 5. He doesn't go out and hunt. He doesn't go out and play. He just sits there and he waits. Everything he needs is provided for him right there. And all he has to do is remain true and patient. Something's going to fly in that net, into that web. Every day I see something flying into that web. So he's eating good. He's growing. I've seen him grow from a medium-sized spider to a huge spider. So he's growing, or she's growing, and getting all the nutrients and everything that they need. Now, patience is so key. The other day I walked to my special spot that I've done a video on several times, and you've been there with me if you watch my videos and been there. It is an old house site of the old family farm, of one of the house sites of the old family farm. And I feel a special connection to my ancestors there. And I go there often. I went there the other day. It was hot. My back was bothering me. I have to cross the creek to get there. And I got there, and I just did not feel well after getting there. The back was extremely bothering me. And I just didn't feel like I could make it back to the house. And so I sat down, and I stayed there. And I waited, and I thumbed through my phone on Facebook. And I just was patiently waiting. I didn't panic. And that taught me, and I understand what people say when they say, in a situation, don't panic. This too will pass. Just remain calm. And I remained calm, and I just sit there. And I didn't call my wife, didn't call anybody. I just sit there and waited. And after about 30 minutes of patiently waiting and sitting, the sun went under the clouds. A breeze came that was ice cold. And it just rejuvenated me, and I felt better. And I was so shocked and amazed. And I got up and I walked back home with no problem, came in and had some tasks inside the house I wanted to finish, and finished those. I say all that to say that a lot of times we get, because of this matrix we live in, we get in a hurry. We panic. We make the situation worse. But if we remain calm, remain patient, and live and breathe and wait on the situation to change, because it will change. And I learned that from the spiders, and from that situation, that patience, just wait and things will change. My wife and I was watching the spider the other day during a hell of a rainstorm, and the wind was blowing and the web was going back and forth, and she was like, how is he staying there? And he just went to that reinforced part of the web where he sits all the time and hunkered in. And 30, 40 minutes later, the rain was gone and he was back about business. He knows what we as people have lost, that if you're patient and you wait, things will change for the better within your life. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's going to change the matrix because we've been patiently waiting and all that and nothing has changed. No, that's going to take active. But I'm talking about for these little incidental things that we have been taught are setbacks in our lives. We just got to be patient and wait for them to change. There's no such thing as a setback. There's a sit up for success. There's learning. There's a learning curve. And as long as you learn from these things, they're not setbacks. But you just got to be patient and wait for the sun to go under the cloud. Wait for that cool, ice cold breeze to come in and rejuvenate you. Get up and proceed and go about your business. I love you guys, melanated people. You are the best people. We're going to continue on our journey of melanated healing. Anytime I get information that helps me to heal, I'm going to pass that information on to you because I know what you're going to do with it. You are God's chosen people. Be blessed.